Hey guys, Sarge from North Walker Primitive. This is not a fragrance or soap advertisement, so there is not going to be any cute girls come jumping out of the woods here and promoting any kind of body wash or cologne. But this is actually an anti-advertisement, and I'm going to get set it up here and we're going to discuss some things not to use in the woods to keep bugs away and promote hygiene in the woods. Be right with you. Okay guys, I want to apologize first of all for all the background noise. I am kind of limited on my space right now, so I got to share it with the nearby highway. But as I said in the intro, I want to talk about some things to not wear in the woods, to not take with you if you're going camping, hiking, and whatnot, because they're going to be very, very counterproductive in keeping bugs and ticks and all those nasty things away from you. Even if you're preparing to go into the woods, say this weekend you're going on a camping trip, you know, maybe the day, 2 days before, you might even want to stop using these things. And we're going to discuss a few. Obviously, the first one being cologne. Cologne's definitely a no-no. Anything fragrant like cologne is going to put off a lot of smell. It's going to attract all kinds of critters. Just think about what you're putting out there in the woods, advertising. You know, especially if you're a woman and you're wearing, you know, flower scented stuff, something that smells like flowers, might be attracting a lot of bees and pollinating insects. But any strong odor creating substance like cologne, you definitely want to avoid. Any kind of deodorant. Now, most people will think, well, I don't want to smell nasty, have armpit odor, body odor. Well, there's other alternatives you can use. There are unscented, unperfumed, alcohol-free deodorants out there. There are some that are made for camping. There's also other alternatives. If you do the research, you'll find that things like baking soda and other items out there that can be used in place of deodorant. Even the ash from a fire, use a little bit, because if you the lye can mix, the ash can mix with sweat, create lye. If you have really sensitive skin, it can burn you. But a little bit of charcoal rubbed in your armpit, a little bit of ash, just smoking yourself will get rid of will mask the body odor at least. But also just keeping yourself hygienic and taking products out there with you, and we'll discuss some of them here in a minute, to keep yourself clean will eliminate a lot of that body odor. Definitely body washes. We don't want to use body washes. We don't even want to use regular store-bought commercial bar soap. It still has all the fragrances in it, and a lot of things that are going to attract bugs, and even a lot of, like, beeswax soap. Bees reharvest beeswax. Okay, bees, when they work in their hive, they just don't discard unused beeswax. They actually collect it up. If you take beeswax from a hive, clean the honey off of it, clean it completely clean, where it's nothing but wax, and you throw it in front of a hive, they're actually going to go down and collect all that. So what are you putting on your body that's going to be attracting things that you don't want swarming around you? The alternatives to soap, like I said, you can go buy soap that's geared for camping. Good things to buy are some products like Outgo has great products of biodegradable, chemical and perfumes, unscented, perfume-free and unscented soaps. Some of them are water-free, so you can conserve your water, and you also don't have to rinse off and leave soap all over the environment. But on top of that, it's biodegradable soap anyway. It's safe for the environment. It's specifically made for you to go out in the woods and to clean yourself and not have to endanger the environment. Keeping baby wipes are good. I don't particularly like them just because that's, if I'm not going to burn them, that's more trash I got to carry out with me. And you use a baby wipe, it only lasts so long. It's a one-time thing, and it's done with. Take me a bottle of biodegradable soap and it'll last me a while. If you got your shemagh or you got a rag or a towel or something to clean with, it'll work just great. Another thing you can do is friend of mine, she has a site, and I'll actually put her link to her store. She actually made me this a long time ago. I've yet to use it. I kind of kept it. I only had one, so I kind of didn't want to use it. But Amber Organics, she creates completely 100% all natural, organic soaps and all kinds of other, you know, products. But one of the things she created for me was a bug repellent soap that's completely safe for the environment. It's all natural. It's just made of the oils and whatnot from plants. And this one's a cedar and sage bar that she made for me. And you know, the natural elements that are in this repel the insects. Plus, it's also going to clean me, and it's also going to you know, make me smell good. So that's, you know, what people try to gear towards in the woods. So it's trying to keep it smell good. But the important thing is to pay attention to what you're putting in your kit. Anything with, like I said, a lot of perfume or scented is not going to work very well. It's going to be very counterproductive to you. The same goes for even bug repellents. I rarely use bug repellents. I don't like using them, especially oil-based ones, and for the sole purpose that that chemical is not going to last long on your body. Once that chemical wears off, you're left with that oily perfume smell. You're left with the scent that they use to make it smell pleasant enough to put on your body is now left on your skin. So unless you're constantly, all day long, spraying and respraying and respraying, you know, what are you doing? I mean, if you're respraying, you're going to be wasting your bug spray. Two, you're spraying chemical on your body. I'm not all for that. I don't want to spray chemicals on my body. You know, my body's deteriorating enough as I get older. I don't need to prolong, or not prolong, but make that happen any faster. So once all those chemicals wear off, that fragrance and that oil is left on you, and that's going to actually attract more bugs. So to me, that's counterproductive, and that's more than I want to be spraying myself down with some kind of chemical. There are natural oils that are made, that people make. Organic sites make them. People like Amber Organics, she makes some, I believe, for tick repellents, bug repellents that are natural, healthy, safe, and they are natural scents that are going to keep bugs away, that are going to stay on your skin. You know, it's not something that smells good, that has a chemical in it that's going to repel bugs, that when that chemical wears off, they're going to be attracted to that smell. So keep those things in mind when you're packing your kit. These are definitely some things you do not want to carry with you when you're going out to the woods. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Sorry, speaking of bug primitive. Just to add in, I've only been out here for maybe about 5-10 minutes. About as long as it took me to set my tripod up and sit my butt down on this log. And I had those body wash and deodorant things sitting on the ground right here in front of me. And just in that time, there was a bee swarming around and a whole bunch of other little flying bugs flying around that little area. So it's how quickly that scent's going to carry and start attracting things. So imagine if you were covered in it and out here running around and staying for a couple of days. You know, it's pretty instantaneous attraction to things you don't want to be attracted to.